I haven't even got a question. And actually, after your last talk, call, I just think, oh God, I just feel such a fraud now. But I've still obviously got to talk to you because there's just so much like dropping away here and so much. But I don't even know that. And like anger, I'm so angry. I'm pissed off with everything. And the game, I heard you say on one of your talks the other week about anger and the seeker. I am so angry at this game I've been playing, and so much so I've given up my job, and I don't even tell my husband yet. I can't tell him. It's like, and I've given it up. I've been telling everybody. Everything's just like clearing out everything.
Yeah.
It's just, and I can't. I know there's nothing here that can do anything about it even.
Yeah. But there is a natural anger which I think lies in the separate person, because it does feel angry because every effort, everything it does can never get it there. So there's like this anger in this game that it's been playing of always pretending that it can potentially get there or giving hope.
Yeah.
And I think there's an anger towards God as well.
Yeah.
A real anger towards God.
That's it. I just feel so emotional, so I'm sorry about this, but I think that's it, because I've always looked on, like something is going to save me, something is going to help out, like looked out there, obviously like a lot of us do when we start on this path, because we've no idea what we came into.
I think you're right about the health warning.
Yeah. And now I know there's nothing that's going to save me or anyone else, nothing to save anyway. What would that be? It's just a complete... I just feel like I've really jumped off the cliff.
Yeah.
And it's so scary, but at the same time, such a relief to have actually jumped. To be in literally free fall. It's such a weird place, though, isn't it? And a lot of the time I hear, the colours I listen to still all the time. And I hear that, I've been in places where it's been really sweet, it's just this, and I can just cope, with it's just this, that's the voice that gives thoughts keep coming. And then these last few weeks, there's just been like, oh my God, I don't know, I can't even, there is no words anyway, so. But I just felt like I had a touch base with you, and I know there's nothing nothing to say. I don't even know why I'm calling.
Because it happened.
To you. Yeah. It's just happened. But I've been to one of my clients tonight, and I couldn't tell her the real reason why I've given up. I just feel such a fraud with all these therapies I've always done all my life. Not all my life. Well, it has been all my life actually, because I was a hairdresser for years, and that was a therapy in itself, for people that they came for the haircut, they came for the chat, and then went into therapist and the story, and that's a story. But I just feel such a fraud. This is the thing that's coming.
And these energies, they just got to play out. Like that energy, that it's just got to come out, and that feeling fraud, and more than likely everything you see and look at will feel fraud. They'll feel like a fraud.
Yeah.
This is really, it really is like when you begin when the lid comes off, it's like a bottle of champagne that's been shaken. And it's not pretty all the time.
It's definitely not pretty.
Because there's been so much repressed by that person, because you've been trying to be something your whole life.
Yeah. I try to be nice. Yeah. You've got, I know obviously, in that, because you recognise that quite a few times, I think, in me. You just get sick and tired of trying to be nice all the time and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
I'm just exhausted by all of it, and even with this non-dual thing now, because as you say, you get hooked on that then, and it's like, and obviously listening to you, which is the only thing I can do at the moment is listen to you, or Tony. I did go to see Tony actually. I think I made a right fool of myself last day because I was so angry in the just sat there and I just really pissed off. All laughing at me. I don't care. So I'm never coming here again. He said, you've got no choice.
You watch, you'll go back.
I know that. And I don't know. You know, obviously we don't know because you know, the fact that I find like you say, the more you say things, and then, but with this, there's just such a. I feel this is my new addiction now. This is like my latest addiction.
Mm.
But is it that? I don't know.
Even if it is, that's got to act itself out. You try and stop an addiction, and addiction gets worse.
Yeah,
it's like the diet.
Yeah, it is. I've noticed that because that was the other thing. I lost loads of weight, felt really good, and now it's all going back on, and nothing I can do about it. And it was, oh, you know, you're doing so well. I was like, oh, it's just what's happening. And I'm really, you know, every time I get that reflected at me, because I know it's obviously me reflecting back at me. But you know, my mum says anything, or Paul says anything, and it's like, I know, you know, you don't have to tell me that I'm putting weight on. I know I am, and nothing. But obviously they can't understand nothing, any of us, you know. And I really have got that now. Can't help anything. The absolute uncontrollability of it all. Even these words, it's just like, blah. I'm just exhausted by it all. Really. Yeah, you got to put a health warning out, Lisa. This really affects.
I can have it at the bottom of the screen.
Do you realise what you're getting into? No, but actually at the same time.
But this is the total loss of you. This is no more being a nice person. This is no more being the good person. This is no more being the right person or the helper. It's just life happening with no. I mean, and it's total emptiness. It's like there's nothing here. There's nothing here acting. This is really profoundly different from being somebody that thinks they're in control of their life. So it really does need to come with a help warning. You lose everything. You lose absolutely everything.
Yeah, I really. You know, there's something you say, you know, really getting that now. It's so just...
All your hopes, all your dreams, all your desires that one day you'll get there, or one day you will get the gift from God. Everything goes down the panhole.
Yeah, absolutely. I really do, you know, get that. It's just like, I remember hearing someone say about, you know, it is absolute despair that there's no way this eye that seems to have worked only in a story, and I know that, you know, you worked so hard at trying to get somewhere and trying to be that person and hold it all up, and it's just
impossible.
It is absolutely exhausting. Absolutely, but you know, at the same time, there's such a, I mean, even gratitude, you can't even say that, but just like, it's an excitement. Even though, like, the tears and the...
Because what happens in anyone that, not anyone, but when there's bodies are coming back and listening to it again, it's because there's a recognition of what's being talked about.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a knowing beyond that craziness of the person of this. And so otherwise the bodies wouldn't come back and listen again.
No, because most people, I don't even mention it to many people, really.
And you won't even know your ability to recognise it, but it's just known. It's known what's being talked about here, and that's why there's a sensation of gratitude in the person. But you can't even recognise all of that happening, because you is something in time, and what's being talked about is the timeless. What's been pointed to is the timeless, so it can never be recognised by the you, but it's known.
That's it. There's such a longing for that. God, it's so.
And here it is.
Painful.
Yeah, it is. And here it is. But the person's going backwards and forwards, and just cannot see it because the person's in time. But it's always been here. The you's never been abandoned, even though the you feels like it is and is pissed with God and pissed with everything. It's never been abandoned. It just seems that way because it exists in time.
Yeah. And even though, you know, I'll lie here, I'll sit here in the bedroom and stuff, or downstairs, and I'll like, you know, it's just this, you know, I have my face against the pillow, and it's just this, isn't it? this is it. But I can't feel it.
Yeah.
I can't know it.
Yeah. No, you can't. You lives in the opposites. Yeah. It's really sad. I get that sadness. You can't. You really can't.
And I also, I think the thought has been coming, and I know it's only a thought, but that this could be like this the rest of my life. You know, this seeming life, whatever. And I know it's only just this, and this is the thought,
Yeah.
fear of the future and stuff, but you just feel, oh God, this is the rest of the life, this longing that never can know itself. It's unbearable.
Yeah. But even if that is the case, and in a way that doesn't exist, that world, but where do you think you go back to? It's like what's revealing itself is that stillness that's there before and after death. It's there even in this movement and this activity of the person that feels lost and feels like it can't do 20, 30, 40, or however many years it imagines.
Yeah.
But you're not left out. That's really what you're really sad about.
Yeah, I guess. It's almost like, why? You know, what have I not? No, it isn't that actually. No, what have I done wrong? I know there's too much understanding here now of what, you know, as much as you can about what this is and what you talk about. So those thoughts will come, but they're just, you know,
Yeah.
they're just
Oh
gone.
no, this is like, I don't see it like that. I see it like in every instant there's just energy at play, and at the moment there's the energy playing of a tight contraction, but that's not D.
No.
That's not you. It's just an energy playing out now of a tight, of that tight anger and rejection.
Yeah, and this is very new to me, as in the me, you know, whatever this is. It's not been as strong as this ever, really, to be honest. Well, no, that's not really Tesla in the story, but it feels very different this time. And maybe, you know, if it'll come, maybe because it is dying. I don't know. I wish it had just died.
Die, goddamn you! What is it that Tony said to Richard Sylvester? I hope you die soon.
I hope you die soon, yeah. Because it really is that despair. And I did talk to Richard once, actually, while at Tony's, and I said about this, and he said it's total despair. And I said, oh no, I don't feel total despair. You know, it's just this, it's fine. It's like, literally, you know, I could tell him now, no, actually, yeah, it's total despair. And it's just nothing there, nothing to be done, no one to do it. So I have all these words, obviously, because I listen to you so much. And so luckily they talk to itself, you know, in here all the time, which is a little bit helpful, but not in the night or sleep. I'm wide awake. Okay, just this. And you drive yourself crazy with it.
Yeah.
And you feel like, I really do feel like I'm going mad. And especially, I mean, I've got my headphones in a moment because I'm trying to be quiet. Talking to you, I'm trying to be quiet. It just feels like I'm going absolutely bonkers, and I feel awful now because anyone who's listening, I feel like I'm in a right killjoy because that last caller was really nice and sweet and light-hearted.
It's so perfect.
Oh well, yeah, of course it is. Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, with pleasure. But it's just got to come out, Dee, and it does feel like absolutely going insane.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Because I've realised it doesn't matter whether you're a middle-aged housewife just doing a thing here, or like you were in, seemingly, you know what I mean, and you know, wherever you are in some sort of retreat or Bali. It doesn't matter where it is. It's just got to play itself out where it is. You know, seemingly. But there's just such a sense of this momentariness of things now, and you know, when you talk about the energy arising, there's just such a sense of it now, and it's almost like it's on the tip of my tongue, you know, when but it's thousandfold, you know, when you can just not quite say something, because I know you have trouble with that like I do, or not quite get the word or something, it's on the tip of your tongue, it's there, but then it just disappears, it goes, and it's that feeling all the time of it just being it's there, and then it never comes, you know, just disappears again. But I do understand that this is it too.
Yeah.
This longing is it too. That nothing will go on to do anything. And I know my sheets, I'm wiping my nose on my sheet. I've changed my bed now. Oh, Lisa, I love you so much for this, whatever it is, whatever you're doing.
No, I love you.
I don't know. Thank you, darling, so much. I'm sure I'll probably be talking again.
Yeah.
I'll have a lot more time soon because I'll be working and might even be thrown out my house. So. Don't know. You got room for a lodger.
No, I love you, Dee.
So much. Bye for now.
Bye.